So I always wanted to be a teacher. So I remember probably my earliest memory, I was in kindergarten, first grade, and I would come home from school and set up my classroom, my bedroom like a classroom, and just play school all the time. So I was either at school or playing school. So it was just kind of something that was always in me. So some of the things that I would say are like in my classroom, I always give 110%. I'm always, making sure I do purposeful planning, really trying to get those kids to find the love in learning, especially with 5th grade. It gets a little bit harder because they start thinking they're teenagers. I do a lot of things with the district. I do a lot of planning guide committees, textbook adoption committees. Just this year I was also part of the social studies adoption committee. So I started out as a 2-3 combo teacher. And I liked it. I always thought I was going to be a 3rd grade teacher, so having a 2-3 combo, I was like, okay, I could do this. Really enjoyed it, but then I ended up having to be bumped to a different site where they then told me, hey, you're gonna be a 5th grade teacher. And I was actually terrified at first. I was all, 5th grade, oh wow, okay. And I fell completely in love with it. I just always wanted to be a 5th grade teacher. There's so many benefits for teaching. One of them is when you're a teacher, you get to be the lifelong learner. And I love learning, so I always go to all the PDs that my district offers. We do, in Vallejo, we're really lucky. We have a lot of choices for professional development. Whatever I learn there, I bring it into my classroom. And I tell my kids all the time, I'm a student too, I teach you, yet I come back and I go out at nighttime, I do something, I do these trainings, and then I come back and use what my teachers taught me to you guys, and they think it's amazing. Because I'm a 5th grade teacher, I'm the end of elementary for them. So they actually go in Vallejo off to 6th grade, and I don't get to see them all the time. So one of the things that I really like is when they come back to me and they tell me like, oh, Miss Castro, I'm doing so well in middle school, and oh, I miss you, and they just want to come and talk to me. Well, this year in particular, I had a student come back to me, and she wanted to just come say hi, and she had graduated last school year, and she actually enlisted in the military, and she was actually getting ready to deploy. So she wanted to come back just to say hi, see everything, look at the classroom, and it was really kind of rewarding because I made that much of an impact on her that she thought about me to come back and visit, and I was really cherished that. I was like, oh my gosh, and to see the woman she's become when I had used to see her as, a little 5th grader. Of course, my parents and my husband and my family, they've always been there to support me every step of the way. And I'm a person of faith, so, I always want to thank God for all the, chances He's given me and, kind of all that. But, yeah. And then, of course, I have amazing colleagues and principals and just all of them,